Pemirsa TV Asuransi, Asosiasi Asuransi Umum Indonesia kembali menggelar Indonesia Rendezvous yang ke-27, di mana acara ini merupakan event yang menjadikan para pelaku industri perasuransian dapat bertemu bukan hanya dari Indonesia saja, tetapi juga dari berbagai mancanegara, di mana tahun ini terdapat 650 peserta dari total 14 negara yang ikut dalam event Indonesia Rendezvous kali ini. Dan perlu diketahui bahwa Indonesia Rendezvous ini menjadi wadah atau forum bagi para pelaku industri perasuransian untuk dapat berbagi terkait informasi isu industri perasuransian saat ini. Dan selain itu, event Indonesia Rendezvous ini menjadi salah satu penjalinan bisnis antara para pelaku industri perasuransian. Dan dalam sesi pembukaan Indonesia Rendezvous kali ini, Ketua AAUI Budi Herawan mengatakan bahwa forum ini menjadi salah satu pertemuan yang diharapkan dapat menjadi salah satu cikal bakal pertumbuhan bisnis perasuransian di Indonesia. Berikut laporannya.
Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and CEOs, good morning. Global situation in Indonesia financial sector reform. Welcome to the 27th Indonesia Rendezvous, the most important and prestigious event in the calendar of the General Insurance Association of Indonesia. Today, I would like to welcome all of our distinguished speakers, panelists, new and returning delegates. Also encourage all of you to actively participate to have fruitful discussion for the future of our industry. Mostly in Indonesia, as I quote the IMF Managing Director in her meeting with the President last month, the source of joy in ASEAN, the bright spot in the midst of difficult global situation. Indonesia has made remarkable development stride over the last few decades, including sustained economic growth, reduction of the poverty rate and single digit, expansion of public services, improvement in doing business, and investment in infrastructure. At the cusp of becoming an upper middle income country, continued progress will require increasing productivity, reducing inequality, and lowering climate costs, while also navigating mega trends such as demographic changes, climate change, rapid urbanization, and technology disruption. Changing technology have reoriented how to produce, consume, live, and are accelerating the cycle of creative destruction. The shelf life of new technology continue to shorten, and the gap between innovation, incubation, and market commercialization is narrowing. There is no question that we are now in an era of the digital economy with major behavioral shift of the part of consumer. The new consumer landscape with its behavioral shift, increased concern about social, environmental responsibility, and a greater focus on value have given rise to new consumer needs and priorities to feel safe, secure, and very economic activities they are involved. According to the World Bank, there has been an accelerated growth of internet access of more than 170% in the global accessibility in the past 10 years. Harnessing the benefit of new technology promises to improve the quality of life, but only if appropriate policy responses ensure that the benefit outweigh socio-economic risks that are still far from fully understood. As new technology reshape our economic and society, we need innovation policies to guide national economies toward higher productivity, and Indonesia digital economy is projected to be worth 133 million by 2025 and host one of the most vibrant e-commerce market in the Association of Southeast Asian Nation region. The digital transformation also create bigger demand of high-tech industry like satellite, air cargo, in aviation as well as the diverse of marine cargo since we reach into new normal era in trade activity in risk assessment process. Moreover, on September 26, 2023, the Indonesian Carbon Exchange or IDX Carbon has officially launched by the President Joko Widodo. The Carbon Exchange Operator Business License has been granted to the IDX by Financial Service Authority or OJK to the decree number on September 18, 2023. AAUI understand that carbon market and carbon exchange organizers need to provide a transparent, orderly, fair, and efficient trading system. In order to attract market, the risk management and mitigation ecosystem must be defined clearly. The clients wants to protect their business plan and not merely insure their asset. We see insurance as an enabler protecting clients' business plan, enable them to obtain finance and grow their venture. This means providing coverage tailored to each client needs and having a full understanding of the environment they operated in. Reflecting the dynamics ahead, changes ahead, regulatory convergence toward market confidence has been carefully chosen at this year's time. The government has issued law number for year 2023 regarding the development strengthening of financial sector law on 12 January 2023 for financial sector reform, which is increasingly appropriate because of various global challenges. Many things are happening right now, starting from the pandemic, the geopolitical situation, the potential for the recession in the various regions, technology development that have changed the financial service business model, as well as a climate change. Indonesia financial system stability need to be strengthened to deal with these various global scenarios. Risk management with the terminology risk mitigation and risk assessment become recognized. Accurate risk assessment is based on the capture and analysis of high-resolution industry data, macroeconomy data, as well as governance data on aspect ranging from advance in technology for every industry to the last failure statistic for every industry down to the individual component level. Data-driven is mandatory and unquestioned for a consistent risk assessment ecosystem that connects every component of the workflow of financial industry, supporting enhanced decision-making and speedy submission response, and enabling rapid policy production. The gap between regulation and industry are now filled with Law Number 4/2003. The objective of this year rendezvous is to provide a platform for senior insurance leader and practitioner to voice and share their perspective of issue around our industry, which is expected to have profound impact on the growth of the insurance industry ahead and how the insurance industry will present new perspective and policy recommendation for unraveling new opportunity to increase industry competitiveness. What suite of policy will be required to deliver such desired development aim? Obstacle for uptapping potential market. Regulatory convergence is live marathon relay race the same time. Collaboration with the right stakeholder at the right very much needed in order to win the race or market in these terms. So we carefully cascade our term to 5 sub-terms as follow. Direction, number 1, direction of policy of regulator in strengthening and develop insurance industry. Number 2, General Insurance Industry Update and Outlook 2023. Number 3, how bank insurance reinvent the business model and keep pace with banking partnership and ecosystem. Number 4, setting up recommendation from the industry to improve business performance and profitability from prudent underwriting and market governance. And as the last session will be untapped current opportunity for insurance sector. Why? Because as you might already know, the gross written premium of the Indonesian general insurance market was 75.7 trillion rupiah, or equivalent with $4.9 million in 2022, and is expected to achieve of more than 8% during 2023 to 2027. The Indonesian general insurance sector rebounded strongly in 2022 after declining for 2 consecutive years. The growth was driven by a strong economic recovery and increased frequency of extreme weather event that led to an increase in demand for natural catastrophe insurance product, personalized and embedded insurance product (ESG), and the proliferation of electric vehicle, or we call EVs, are some of the market trends impacting the general insurance in Indonesia at this very moment. The growth of e-commerce and mobile commerce, along with host of technology advance in the industry, have brought a new age of embedded insurance. Insurance in Indonesia are experiencing by shift with personalized and embedded insurance product being offered. Furthermore, the government has intensified the introduction of an EV ecosystem in the country, which will have an impact of the general insurance sector. Following that policy closely, AAUI reviewing insurance regulation for the EV. In January 2023, built a special team to develop specific insurance product to merge with the need of the electric vehicle ecosystem. The key lines of business in the Indonesia general insurance market are property, motor, liability, financial line, non-life, PA, and health and miscellaneous. Property insurance is the largest general insurance line in the country, and is expected to grow further in terms for over 2023 up to 2027. This can be attributed to the rise of construction activity and country increased exposure to recurring net cat event. Financial line insurance in the second largest insurance line in 2022. Its growth during the forecast period will be supported by a growing economic that are driving the growth of the credit insurance. Nowadays, the Indonesia general insurance distribution channel comprised of insurance broker and other distribution channel. The brokers channel was the main distribution channel for retail consumer segment in 2022 and is forecast to remain so during the forecast period. However, the Indonesian insurance industry is experiencing a significant transformation driven by digitalization to provide affordable and easily accessibility insurance product for customers across Indonesia. So I urge all distinguished ladies and gentlemen to follow our session and generously working together to develop recommendation for untapping potential market and new market like startup industry for insurance and insurtech. Insurtech in Indonesia is estimated to grow fourfold during 2021 up to 2026 and reach a multi-billion-dollar gross premium size. This will be driven by raising awareness of the need for insurance, rising digital penetration, wider product offering, and other factors. Indonesia insurtech market holds significant growth potential on the back of rising awareness, the emergence of price, competitive offer, and efficient distribution channel. According, the sector is set to strong growth trend from the relatively low penetration, 3% of the population. Level going forward as the consequence of the demographic change in Indonesia, younger population segment are likely to drive the growth of insurance product. Further, we notice that the digital payment have reduced payment-related friction, led to higher user satisfaction and help in the growth of the insurance industry. Insurtech companies are also providing innovative solutions for the consumer to easily access traditional insurance policy. The health insurance market was positively impacted by COVID-19 in 2020 and 2021. Accordingly, we see investors continue interest in the digital health insurance sector. Apart from health, microinsurance and travel insurance categories are also expected to grow in the next 5 years. The rise of smaller ticket insurance product and the partnership with popular super apps offer suitable tailwinds for the sector. People using insurtech services are highly satisfied with the convenience that it offers, along with the easy completing payment quickly. In addition, price competitive premium payment option and an easier claim collection process emerged as a key growth driver. On the other hand, the lack of comprehensive and customizable product in proving to a major roadblock for insurtech adoption. To harvest the potential market of Indonesia, partnership and taking omni-channel approach required. Insurtech company also have a significant opportunity to leverage data through embedded insurance. For example, auto insurance can be charged on the mile driven, when usage can be monitored and insured the real time. The claims collection process will also become faster, while the current offering bring down operational costs through automation. They can further be a chance to boost user acquisition. Insurtech players can also expand their addressable market by partnering with offline players. Bigger playing field, fiscal policy reform, changing demographic of Indonesia, digital transformation have led Indonesia become sophisticated market for our industry that should be guided with the proper policy for all parties. Closing remarks, Indonesia today is the low-hanging fruit. Strong FDI inflow in recent years have been fueled by this consumer market as well as by the country resources sector. The economic is also benefiting from a more stable financial sector. The domestic banking industry is consolidating and is in many respects better governed than prior the Asian financial crisis 1997-1998. The insurance industry has witnessed phases of rapid growth along with recent growth, moderation, and intensifying competition in both life and segment. Human resources is in our industry is become most vital and the biggest issue in order to catch up with the needs of our growing industry and its ecosystem. With the aim of raising of the awareness and level of preparedness of insurance industry leader and practitioner on the wide implication of the regulatory convergence and policy reform will change the landscape of the business in significant ways. It is increasingly apparent that the insurance industry leader should consider a new approach and strategy. This event is an excellent opportunity to connect with the senior leaders of insurance and practitioners, both local and international, where all together have the valuable opportunity to express opinion and contribute to the policy-making process and issue concerning the impact of regulatory convergence that is happening now and take great benefit from the stronger and more sustainable growth. There is a lot of work to be done in the days ahead, but I have very confidence that if we work together and equip with strategic outcome from the discussion at the Indonesia Rendezvous, I certainly believe that we can make the industry more competitive, dynamic, prosperous, and support a strong national economic become reality